Hey guys, welcome. My name is Melisa Alaba and I am your breakthrough coach. I am so excited to be here with you today. Today, we're going to talk about something that I know is going to be truly valuable to you and something that you're going to be able to use over and over and over again. All right. So, I want to talk to you guys about releasing emotions all this month within the sister circle. And you guys know that is the group in which, we are working on so many different things and literally helping people over a period of time in a self-paced program to be able to get to where they want to be. But I want to share with you one of the things that we are learning, embracing, and doing in the sister circle so that you guys can utilize this too, because it's so beneficial. So, all month, we've been working on decluttering our lives. And that is so big because our lives can get filled up with stuff that no longer serves us. It could be activities that you're doing that no longer serve you. Like, why do I keep going to that and I don't even enjoy it anymore? It could be things in your house that no longer serve you, right? Like, so extra stuff, it's time to shift it out, move it. But for a lot of us, it results in having emotions or things within us that become stuck. And so we want to release all of that stuckness, right? So I'm going to give you guys a prime example of a physical thing that can become an emotional thing that we want to release from our bodies and our minds, okay? So let's just say you were in a relationship and this relationship was a long-term relationship. It could have even been a short-term relationship, but for the purpose of this time, we'll say it was a long-term relationship. And you have tons of pictures, you have furniture, you have gifts that were exchanged, and you have all of this stuff placed strategically throughout your home. Now, what that does is that sets you up to have a certain vibe and an energy within your own home that also resides in you because you can find yourself stuck at this time and place in history. And you may be experiencing in the everyday life where you're unable to move forward. Or you find that you feel bad, like what happened in a relationship, you notice you're replaying it over and over and over again in your mind, right? So, one of the ways to do this so that we can become unstuck is one, we want to clear that clutter. Give those things away, throw those things away, sell those things, whatever the case. We no longer need to hold on to it. So go around your house, identify what those things are that you no longer need to hold on to, and then allow it to go, right? Sometimes, we have these old thoughts in our heads where it's like, well, somebody gave me that, or that's a free purse or free whatever. It doesn't matter. So I'll share a quick story with you guys, and then we're going to go into this release. As many of you know, I am divorced. And when I was going through my divorce, one of the things that I did was I threw away and gave away everything that was given to me by my ex husband. A big part of it was I no longer needed that energy. When we hold on to things, it's like we're saying we can never have those things again. And it was a constant reminder of him in my closet, right? So when he would say to me, hey, Melisa, I have this thing, a photo, or I have pictures that you used to, that used to be in our old home. Do you want them? And my answer was always a resounding no. Our relationship was over. It had ended, right? And I now am a single woman. I no longer needed to have representatives in my home of something that was over, right? Because I can buy new stuff. So sometimes we hold on to stuff because it's like, I can't buy new stuff. I won't be able to ever get it again. Like all these thoughts, right? But I was like, no, anything that I had before, I will have again and I will have with peace. And I would purchase it myself. This and better. And I promise you guys, it has been this and better. So that is one reason why, like I said, allowing things to go that no longer serve you can help you to feel so much better. All right, so I wanted to share with you guys a release exercise. So now that's the physical stuff, but you may still have remnants of the old stuff in your head and in your mind. So today we're going to do what we call an emotional release. Now, I first started practicing this technique as I was working through different things in my life and things that I was doing with clients. It literally was something that was intuitive to me. So I want to say that. And then I started researching it, and I found that there were others like me who had started doing this type of work with their clients. I can't think of the guy right now, but the name of the book is called Emotion Code. He wrote a book on it, and it's a doctor. He is a chiropractor, and it was so interesting because these were the things that I was practicing, and then I saw that there was someone else who was doing the same work with his clients as well. And it allowed me to look at some of the results that he was having and even tweak some of the things that I was doing with my clients as well. Okay. So what I'm going to share with you guys is super, super simple. Super simple. All right. All you need to do, let's sit in a quiet space. This could be your meditative space. This could just be a space where you're having some quiet on the sofa, guys. No big deal. And we want to think about the particular emotions that are keep coming up for us. One of the things that I would tell you is a lot of times when emotions are coming up for us, we feel them in certain parts of our body. So you may feel something when you are feeling anxious or upset or depressed. It may be you feel it right here, your heart center. Or for some people, they may feel a stomach ache. For some people, like for me, for example, when I'm stressed or something is heavy on my mind, I feel it in my back. That back tends to be the first place that I feel it. And that lets me know this is something I need to work through. This is something that is bothering me. This is something that I need to allow to go, right? All right, so you may feel in different spaces. I just want you guys to know that and become really aware of how you feel when things are said to you, memories come up, or even when you see something, what is triggered in your body. Okay, that's a good clue on what I need to release. But for the purpose of today and to keep it simple, I wanted to help you guys really release anger, bitterness, yes, and resentment. Because a lot of times when we are holding on to things such as that, it's hard for us to move into a newness. It's hard for us to gather what God has called us to have, right? And you'll notice that you are holding those things whenever you think of a person, the things that come out of your mouth are negative or they're linked to negative memories that you keep recapturing over and over, or you put yourself back in that situation to be hurt in that way, the same way again. So that becomes like a part of your energy field that we need to clear. So as we're decluttering our lives this month in the Sister Circle, we're doing this in preparation for next month when we're going to be working on manifesting more money, more beautiful things, and more abundance throughout our whole life. So I want to share with you guys, as you release emotions, it allows all of those new beautiful things to come in and for you to feel amazing about the life that you are having, right? So it's really, really important work. So again, let's go ahead and we're going to ready ourselves to do this simple release practice. So we're going to take a nice deep breath. Again, a nice deep breath. Breathing in and out. And now we're going to just ask ourselves, are you ready to release resentment? Yes. Am I ready to release bitterness? Yes. Am I ready to release anger? Yes. Now we want to invite God in, or whoever you consider to be God. We invite you in. God, I invite you into this process so that you can show me spaces, you can give me wisdom on things that I may not be aware of in this process. And again, to you, I ask, will you invite your higher power in? And you can answer that with a yes. Okay. And just breathe that in And now we're going to start the process of releasing these things. I, Melissa, no longer need to hold on to anger. I allow myself to release it. I, Melissa, no longer need to hold on to bitterness. It's not serving me. I allow myself to release it. I, Melissa, no longer need to hold on to resentments, old and new. I allow myself to release it. All of these things no longer serve me. And I allow them to go. I release them from my past and I release them from my future. I release them from my generational line, present and past. And take a nice deep breath. And just allow that to soak in from the crown of your head all the way to the bottom of your feet. Take a nice deep breath. And just allowing everything to be released. Letting go. Letting go. I no longer need to hold that in my body. It's gone. Whew. And notice what you feel, guys, and where you feel it. You may feel it again in your heart. You may feel it in your stomach. You may feel it in your hips, wherever you hold sensations. And you can just kind of move that on out. You may notice that situations or things like that come up again, and you may notice that you're more aware when they do. Know that we just cleared it. Know that it just got cleared, but you may need to do some more work in terms of that emotional space that is held in your mind, right? And so you may need to work out how not to encounter situations like that. You may need to work out how to create better boundaries so that you can release things. You may need to work out how to rewrite a new story on your past and the lessons that you learned from it so that you can let that go. But again, it's been released, but now it's what is the story that we tell around that thing? And how do we change our mind and our words around our history? Well, that's it, guys. I want to tell you, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm so excited about the things that you're learning. Please let me know in the comments how this is working for you. Please share this information with someone else that can benefit from it, and subscribe to our channel. We want to put out really great content that's going to help you in your life. Thanks again. Love you guys. Until next time, color your page with love, color your page with purpose, and color your page with joy. Bye, guys.